Raptor fans, I hope you had a good All-Star break. If you follow the page through the All-Star break, you know I was doing a lot of Four Nations face-off for Team Canada. Still buzzing from that win last night. And tonight was game one back after the All-Star break for the Toronto Raptors. And, well, the tank is still back on. Now, we get just right back to your regular scheduled programming. And the Raptors fall 120-111 in overtime to the Miami Heat at Scotiabank Arena tonight and drop their record to 17-39 on the year. And they've lost 2 in a row. And after that great streak that they had, they've kind of fallen back down again. But again, a nice little tank game today. You saw Emmanuel quickly do some great things today. You saw RJ Barrett do some awesome things. Scotty Barnes missed his final, 5 shots of today's game. And some chances late in this game as well. So a tough night for Scotty. Played 37 minutes and 13 points on 4 of 12 shooting. I like the resilience they played with tonight. They never really gave in. It was a really rough first quarter, down 11. But they battled back, won the second quarter by 2, won the third quarter by 5, and you're right in there going into the fourth. And in fact, they win the fourth quarter by 4. But that horrific start to the game, again, they were down by as much as what? In this game? 14. Crawled back, ended up taking the lead at points during this game. It was back and forth in the fourth quarter, and it goes to OT. Again, with a rough shot from Scotty Barnes, right? He tries to drive, can't make the bucket. Tyler Hero's a chance at the game-winning shot. Drives, kicks it to Bam. He goes for the floater, can't get it to go. And it goes to overtime. And in overtime, the Raptors had nothing. Offensively, pretty much awful. Other than a mid-range jumper from RJ. And they scored 2 more points somehow. I can't remember how the hell they got it. They allowed 13. You lost the fourth quarter, or the overtime frame by 9. And you lose the game. But again, if you're thinking about elite tank games, it's one like this. You force overtime and you lose. I like to see it. All right, so let's break down some positives from the game. Obviously, the Raptors did shoot 40% from 3, which is obviously a positive sign. As I mentioned, IQ and RJ led the charge. IQ with 23 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 8 of 21 shooting, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Knocked down 5 threes for the first time this year, 5 of 11 from three-point range. Had a steal in the game, was a minus 15. And as I mentioned, RJ Barrett with a great night yet again. And historically, RJ just cooks the Miami Heat. 29 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 11 of 17 shooting, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, was 4 of 6 from 3. So him and Emmanuel quickly combined, it was at 9 for 17. Obviously over 50% there. They were awesome today. 2 steals for RJ. He was only a minus 1. The big one was Scotty today, though, right? Main check was Tyler Hero, and Tyler dropped 28 points and shot really efficient. It was a plus 13 and team high, where Scotty Barnes had 13 points, 6 boards, 3 assists on 4 of 12 shooting, was 1 of 5 from 3, and was a team low minus 25. Again, there are games for Scotty where he plays outstanding, and you think, man, this guy, maybe not could be the face, but he's a really, really, really good player. And then there's a game like this where he's a team low and minus, and he didn't do squat on offense for you. And it's not like he dropped 9 dimes as well, only had 3. Did play 37 minutes, tied with Emmanuel quickly for the second highest of the game. So, not a good night for Scotty. Grady Dick had 9 points, 10 rebounds, shot 2 of 7 from the field, knocked down a couple threes, had 3 steals, was a minus 5 in the game. Your bench didn't give you a whole lot of efficiency. Chris Boucher was 0 of 5 shooting for this one. Or obviously with no Jakob Poeltl. We've seen what this Raptor team is like without Jak in the middle. Orlando Robinson got the start. I think it was fine. 9 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Played 30 freaking minutes today. Shot 4 of 8 from the field. Would knock down a 3. Was 1 of 3 there. Was actually a plus 2 in the 30 minutes that he played. So he didn't hurt you. In the end, your star in Scotty Barnes, your all-star, as people want to refrain to him as, wasn't your star today. The 2 New York Knicks guys that came over last year, they led the charge today. Obviously, IQ and RJ. And Raptor fans, listen. We know what this season is. And for God's sakes, we all want it over. Like, we really want this season over with. I mean, how many games in are we? Was that 56? Is it 50? No. 56 games into the season, they were something like that. Still a long way to go. But one at a time, you lost this one, unfortunately, but also fortunately. I don't know. Let's do a quick standings update. Pelicans are playing the Mavericks tonight. It's a 1-point game in the third quarter. Let's go, Pels. The Nets lost their last game, but the Raptors lost today, so they still stay 3 wins ahead of the Toronto Raptors. The Charlotte Hornets won their first game back against the Los Angeles Lakers, so they got win number 14 on the year, and hopefully New Orleans can win today and pick up their 14th win this season. Also, Utah. Oh god, well, Utah's playing OKC, so I think we know that one's going to end up. But regardless, the Raptors, tank-wise, did their job tonight. It was an elite tank game. You force OTs, 2 really great performances from Q and RJ. You take the loss, you move on to the next one, and that next one is on Sunday as the Raptors host the Phoenix Suns at Scotiabank Arena. It's a 6 p.m. tip-off there. The Suns, they're not great. They're around a 500 team. They've lost 4 in a row. They have not been playing good basketball whatsoever. 2-8 in their last 10, in fact. Injury-wise, let's see what they got. Cody Martin, that's it. That's incredible. Well, you look at the players they have on that team, right? Bradley Beal, what's Bradley Beal? So, the numbers aren't great for Bradley Beal, yet the percentages are actually pretty good. Interesting stuff there. Devin Booker's averaging 26 a game, and obviously you have one of the easy money sniper, Kevin Durant, out there shooting ridiculous as usual, yet they're 2-8 in their last 10, and they're 3 games under 500. A weird season for the Phoenix Suns, and they have no draft picks, so it's kind of an ugly spot for them. They come to Toronto on Sunday at 6 p.m. And for the Raptors, look, we all kind of know what we want this team to do at this point of the year. There's like 6 games left, something like that. I could be totally butchering that math. Man, around there. And we know how the rest of the season goes when it comes to easy parts of schedule. So for a game like this against some really good talent, go out there and lose. I hate to say it that way, but we're at that point of the season. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and I guess the Elite Tank game, hit that like button. Do appreciate it. The subscribe button, you guys not done so already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, your thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from today's game? For the Toronto Raptors, Twitter, Discord, Instagram, and of course TikTok is down below, so follow up if you haven't done so already. And I will talk to you guys, Leafs edition tomorrow night. First game back after their All-Star week, or 2 weeks, I guess, or 4 Nations face-off break. I don't know what you want to call it. Leafs at home against the Carolina Hurricanes at 7 o'clock. I'm curious as to see who's going to be playing. Probably not Marner or Matthews, so we'll see what the lineups look like tomorrow night against Carolina. And as for the Raptors, we talk about it. They're back in action on Sunday at 6 p.m. as they host the Phoenix Suns at Scotiabank Arena. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Maybe parts of the game today. Maybe the Quickly and Barrett performance today. Talk to you guys then.